In a world that's rushing, we slow it down, finding light where shadows surround. Heart to heart, where the truth is told. We rise together, stories unfold. The gold is within. If you don't go within, you go without. Every voice, every heart, it's what we're about. Together we rise, hand in hand, soul to soul. Warm, safe and loving, making each other.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, welcome. We are so happy to be here. I am Rochelle, and I have been coaching for many years.
And I'm Coach Alisha Schwartz, and we are the mother-daughter dynamic duo. And we are doing this series, The Enlighten View, and we have some really special guests coming on in a few minutes. But today's amazing topic, confidence is remembering who you really are. So, Roche, what does that mean to you?
I have been thinking about this. I really have. And, we're all born in the light, right? We're happy, we're taken care of. And hopefully. Then what, well, yeah, actually. And then what happens is somebody, as we grow, someone says, no, don't do that. You don't look so good today. Or, gee, that looks a little bit tight on you. And it erodes that beautiful light that we have. And so, and God, I know I've experienced it, and I'm sure you have, and our clients have. And, what happens is that point, all of a sudden, we want that again. So what do? We become people pleasers. Oh, I'll do anything. You want me to wash your floors? Not so sure. But you want me to cook for you? Not a problem. You just let go of really everything because you want that love. You want that acknowledgement. And then something happens and you start to look at this and you start working within yourself.
Yeah.
And for me, the greatest gift that I could have given myself, the word no.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's like a game changer.
Yeah, because
and that's a muscle that you want to keep on doing.
Yeah. Well, and I love what you're saying because we are born perfect and whole. We are born all light. And then we do get these experiences that tell us who we are and who we're not. And if we're not, which we're not strong enough, we believe it. And then we create all these personas, people pleaser, to just get the love and get the accolades and get to the approval of really who we were originally.
Correct.
So it's really great because that is, once you start to unravel that, you start to build your confidence again, which you already have.
Yes, certainly.
But all these experiences, give away your power, not knowingly.
No.
So that's where, as coaches, we really are experts in really excavating those patterns and beliefs, bringing the light to them, really.
And I think what makes people really good coaches is that they've experienced a lot of this, that they can hold that space, that very, very safe and sacred space for people.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it is a full circle. And looking at all of this as I was thinking about it, because I thought, I know I had confidence. I was on stage as a bunny.
Well, and you also did the dancing thing.
And the dancing.
At Studio 54, right?
Yeah. But it was like, then you feel people are looking at you and you start creating this persona like, oh, I don't know, I don't look so good. They're looking at me crazy. They're talking about me, when in fact, that's not true. But as you do work on yourself, the truth is it's a full circle and you come back to love, to light, as to who you really are. Right?
And most of the time, none of this is really ours. That's
no.
When you start to really see these patterns and these themes and these beliefs, you get to see, wow, I took that on real good.
Yeah.
And depending on what wounds you walking around with, like mine was, I wasn't smart enough because of my learning challenge. Father was verbally abusive, so that compiled onto that. So, if you chip away, if someone's chipping away at your self-esteem, you lose your confidence and remembering really who you are. So I think that all those experiences, if you're willing to see them as a lesson or a blessing or some kind of wisdom to learn in it, you really get not only the confidence, but you get your power back, which goes together. Confidence and power really connects together.
And I think when you do get that confidence, boy, do you hold yourself differently. You walk in a room and you feel so confident. You feel, you know what? I got this. I got this. I got me.
Yeah.
And I think that's such an important topic.
Yeah. And I think that, many people out there, if you're listening, we're going to have guests on too to talk about this topic, but it's really looking each day and seeing, and maybe, maybe something that you can do is just write something down like, wow, today I woke up and I didn't feel so confident. What is that about? And just journal, I'm giving a little head start here.
You are.
But it's gonna really open people's awareness and people's minds or maybe you feel you're already confident enough and you don't need any more. But I would challenge that too, because there's not every area that we feel confidence in every area.
But I will say, my granddaughter,
yes, she's exceptional.
She has confidence
She
she speaks up if someone bothers her or hurts her feelings. She doesn't come back angry. She addresses it after she sits with it.
Right? But don't you think that's the generational cutting of the wound? Because we've done so much generational trauma work with shadow.
Yeah.
And we have cut so many chains within our relationship. And so my sister having her child, she was going to do it differently, which she has. And then she came out just totally different than I grew up or my sister grew up, for sure. So I feel like the generational wound was cut in some ways. I'm not saying it's all.
No,
but in the way of confidence, I think she has it.
Oh,
she knows it. She's not young.
She's
now in college, her first year, but she always had it and it never lost it.
Always.
Even if she had friends that challenged her, she's like, okay, I'll just find new friends.
Yeah,
I don't need those friends.
Or she addressed it,
or she would address her feelings,
and then that was it.
And then that was the end of it.
Well, I so look at her and I admire, and I tell her, "You have it, kid. You've got it."
And maybe it's the generation too.
It could be. It could very well be.
That generation is,
I guess,
a different generation, and maybe the wounding there is not as deep.
Yeah, that's a good conversation.
That's another topic.
Yeah,
which
generational.
At some point.
Yeah,
but going back to this confidence and remembering who you really are, it's just, and it really, I think confidence, it's who you're being. It's not what you're saying. It's not necessarily what you're doing. It's who you are at the core. And every room you walk into, you just exude it. Like someone said it to me the other day, and all that I'm also a massage therapist, and someone said to me the other day, like, how do they know they need what you have? And I'm like, it's nothing I say. It's just who I'm being, that they get that they need, whether it's coaching, massaging, whatever we're doing. It's that innate confidence within.
And when you get it, it's like either people are going to go along with you and embrace you, or they're going to walk away. And that's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
But confidence, can you imagine if you had this confidence earlier in life.
Well, we do, but yet we
But we
had
lost
these,
it because someone said something to a mother or daughter.
right.
I mean,
Or,
it doesn't
you know, you
matter.
had a
Friends.
challenge of some kind,
Yes.
you know, and so you just gave it away.
Yeah, that's true too.
So absolutely, we are just
Yeah,
so
it's such a great topic.
excited
Yeah, it is.
to get to our guests, which we're going to
Yay.
do in a second, but we'll be right back with our commercial break.
Oh,
There they
welcome.
are.
Hey.
Yay, we're
Wow.
back. And here are our special guests. Mom,
Yeah. All right.
why don't we go around the table?
All right. We have Karen. Wave, Karen. And Carol. And Donna.
Yay.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, we're so excited to have you guys.
Aw.
We
Yeah.
really are.
Thanks for having us.
Oh my God. What
It's
a
great to
pleasure.
be here.
It's great to have you.
Yeah. So who wants to just go first? Just
Yeah,
a
share.
minute or so about who you are and what you do real quick. And then we're going to go into the topic. Confidence is remembering really who you are. So who wants to just go first?
I will.
Go ahead, Donna.
Okay. Well, I'm Donna Lipman. I live in Austin, Texas with my very sweet husband. We'll have been married 15 years this month, believe it or not. And I am, as Coach Rochelle and Coach Alisha are, Coach Donna. And I've been doing this for 26 years, and we were trained by the same wonderful mentor and friend, Debbie Ford. So I'm thrilled to be here and talk about this really interesting topic.
Yeah. Thank you, Donna.
Thanks a lot, Donna.
Mhm.
Who wants to go next?
Well, I will. I'm
Okay.
Karen Stultz, and I've been in the coaching realm since 2001, like you beautiful ladies. And it's taken me a long time to find that confidence
Mm.
that is, like you said, it's in us all and then for whatever reason, it goes away. So I am thrilled to say, yes, I've broken through that. And I am a pragmatic catalyst for positive change for soul-aligned leaders so that they can be all that they want to be and open up the flow of health, wealth, and freedom in their lives.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Karen.
Thank you so much. Okay.
All right, Carol.
Okay. Well, I'm Carol Henderson, and I live on a lake 1 hour north of Amarillo, Texas. And I've been married to my husband for 50 years. I've been in the wellness space for many years and realizing I thought about it the other day. I've been working with frequency for nearly 40 years. It's coming into the forefront for so many things of frequency and how it can heal and change your thoughts or not change your thoughts, but let you be more coherent. And so that's my mainstay.
Nice.
Wow.
That's
thank
awesome.
you.
Thank you so much.
I
All
love the
right.
I
This
love
is
the
I
diversity.
know.
I really
And yet
do.
we're all one too.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
so
true.
it's
true.
interesting how the
Mhm.
thread just tightens up. And being all women, which is a powerhouse in itself,
Oh,
not
yeah.
saying that men aren't just as powerful,
Well,
but we have different qualities and
you're
different
just
ways of
being very
using.
nice. I must
Wow.
say.
You can be the bad guy. I'll be the
I'll
good
be
guy
the
today.
bad one.
We change roles. All right. So the topic today, confidence is remembering really who you are or who you are really. So what do you think about that? What comes up when we ask that? Like, who wants to share about that for a moment?
I will.
Donna.
So, what I thought about was that confidence isn't a personality trait, which is kind of what I've been hearing you saying. It's a memory, right? And it's not a memory like facts. It's a memory like identity. And it's the part of you that's steady even when circumstances are difficult or they change. And you have that part of you inside of you that you can tap into.
Yeah. 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 I like that. It's a memory.
Yeah. And how
It's a
does that
memory.
resonate? How does
Yeah.
that resonate with you in your own personal life?
Well, you know,
Because
being,
people out there are going to hear you.
Yeah.
And they're going to
Yeah,
go, wow,
yeah.
I can identify
Yeah.
with Donna, or I
Yeah.
could identify with Carol or Karen or Alicia or Rochelle. Yeah.
Sure. Sure. Well, as a transformational workshop leader and a life coach, my biggest temptation is to make the room okay, or to make the right, the client okay. But I think that, confidence is trusting myself enough to let the room be real and let the answers come to the client,
Yeah.
rather than me saying, well, I've got the answers for you, or I have it all together. So, I'm not the fixer, right? I'm not the performer, although I do love to sing.
Yes,
You
you
sing
do.
well.
And you sing well.
And I'm not the always wise guide, but I'm the human being, who facilitates truth.
Yeah.
And not my truth, but the truth of the room or the truth of the client.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That really
Thank you for
is.
that, Donna. Beautifully said.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's next in this beautiful question? What comes up for you? Karen?
I'll go next. Yeah. Confidence is so misunderstood as I've been thinking about this topic. It's not about being the loudest in the room or standing the tallest or looking the best or anything like that. It's alignment.
Mm.
When our inner truth matches our outer alignment, that's confidence.
Mm.
And I know for my own clients and my own experience, everything I coach and I share and I teach comes from having lived it and coming out the other side
Sure.
and being able to recognize that confidence is caring, it's loving. And when you are standing tall, when you change your state, you can get that confidence almost immediately.
Yeah.
And when you're speaking your truth, confidence shows up almost immediately.
Mhm.
And when you look in the mirror and you say, dang, I look good today, that's confidence coming through. And that's energy that goes out into the world. And it's not showing it's not showing vulnerability. That's not confidence. It is being who you are. As I said earlier, when your inner truth, your inner values match your outer experiences and alignments.
Yeah.
That is confidence.
Awesome. Beautiful. Hey, Coach Roach, what were you going to say?
No, I was going to ask if she can give just a little bit about that in your life, an experience.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, it's interesting. It's all a matter of choice when it comes right down to it. That it isn't difficult to get, but it is a matter of choice and choosing it. So I have walked into rooms standing tall, feeling good, and it doesn't matter what happens around me. I'm still who I am. I'm speaking my truth. I'm loving who I am. And at other times, going to a networking event where I don't know anybody and I'm not on the same wavelength, the vibrational level is very different. I become a wallflower.
Mm.
And I hide. I find somebody who is even more of a wallflower, and I hang out with them, and I have the confidence to be able to uplift them.
Sure.
So
That's
always
great.
living my truth, but with the right people.
Yeah.
That is so true. I've done a lot of networking, but I remember someone saying, let them come to you because your energy is going to match whoever it is. So I used to stand in a room and nobody came to me. I knew
And talk about bringing down your confidence level, but
Right.
when your truth, when you
Yeah.
are speaking your truth, when you
Yeah.
are sharing your truth.
Yeah, but it was okay. It was so okay because I figured I wasn't wasting my time.
Everything is interpretation too.
Yeah, and it's energy. It really is energy.
It is. It's all. The other thing that I noticed with that, as you were talking, Rochelle, is that it is all energy, and sometimes we're in the wrong rooms for networking.
Correct.
Absolutely. 100%.
So it's okay.
Yes.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Keep that confidence.
Yep.
Be your truth. Live in alignment.
Yep.
Totally.
And your people will come to you,
Yep.
but it may not be in that networking group.
That's
right.
for sure.
Amen. Amen.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Karen.
so good. Thank
Awesome.
Okay.
You're up, Carol.
Okay. Well, we are all born with this confidence. Now, maybe not born because some people are injured and harmed even in the womb. Because we hear what our parents say, we hear what other people say. And if the baby takes that in, they may be born with lack of confidence. And that brings their energy down from the beginning. But we're created perfect. None of us are created in a wrong way. And so sometimes it is even a generational thing. I'm an only child. My mother was a teacher. My dad was German background, so the perfectionist came in there. And so it's like, can you do it good enough? Can you do it well enough? Can you, always under scrutiny? And that can be hard.
Yes.
And so I had to learn to bring myself up. I mean, they were kind, loving parents. Don't get me wrong. They were great. They wanted the best of me. They loved me. But sometimes when you're the only place that they can put their correction, it can be a lot. And like I said, she was a first grade teacher. And so I was always around many, many teachers of all the elementary. And so back in that day, everybody had equal right to correct children. So, yeah. Anyway, I was not allowed to make very many mistakes. And, that has been wonderful at this time in my life. I don't have lots of regrets or things that I need to go back and fix.
Oh, God.
But it did take a toll on my confidence. And you're talking about walking into a room and standing there and finding the one person. Yeah, it's like, I did that. And I've learned to wait and really bond with the people that I can help and that can help me. And that it's a give and take, and to have the confidence to walk in. And that's one of the things I must say, that when I owned my modeling agency, I had been demanded to have good posture and stuff all of my life, but that helped even more to walk in and it's a bad term, but I'll use it, but to walk in and own the room.
Yeah.
Because, that is truly, it happens. It happens when you walk in and people know you're there. And that is, it comes from inside. It doesn't come from other people's accolades.
Yeah. And
So.
thank you so much, Carol. The other thing, when you're talking, I was thinking about this, it was popping up, is that, sometimes I know for me, because I had a learning challenge growing up, and that really hindered my confidence. And then having the father that was the verbal abuser, there was no confidence, right? But what made me see it was people seeing it in me. So I had a teacher that saw something in me that I hadn't seen yet, but she gave me the skills and the tools so that I would start to develop that again. And then I had another mentor, as Donna was saying, it's a similar, obviously the same teacher, Debbie Ford, who saw something in me. I was still not confident in me, in myself, and who I was. And again, sometimes we need other people to see it in ourselves so that we can then see the mirror. And so that has been a huge gift, I know, to me. And I know I've been that for people too, where they can see something in me that they didn't see, that I reflect it back to them, that they can see. I know clients, right? Yeah. People in your family. So sometimes it's not just owning it that we could see it, someone else sees it too. So that's just popped up, Carol, when you were sharing. I thought, well, wait a minute, it's a little different for me. Yeah. Even though I had it when I was young, I don't remember it because it was so chiseled out. Does that make sense? So it does make a difference to have people in your circle that you feel great around, that could see something in you might not see yet.
I was going to say, it's interesting because not having confidence at all, but there was one thing I did have confidence in. It took me to a certain point in my life. So when I went to walk in a room, I knew I was beautiful. I absolutely owned it, 100%, because that's all I was ever told, nothing else. But it still wasn't enough for me. Do you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It wasn't. It just wasn't enough.
No, Karen.
Go ahead.
Karen,
you want to say something? Carol? Somebody? Karen,
I was always told I was always told, you are wonderful. You were the best. You were fantastic. And I said, no, I wasn't. No, I didn't feel that way. And yet, as I look back, I could walk in a room and people did acknowledge and they admired that confidence that I didn't even recognize in myself.
Yeah.
It absolutely is that how you are feeling. And when, going back to what I said before, when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you are good.
Yeah. And I think, and I look at Donna, because Donna's she was a huge gift in my life too. She was one of the teachers in Debbie's work, and she failed me in one of the things we did. She's like, nope, you're not ready yet. And I'm like, what do you mean? And it was because of that I had to go back and really, really search deep to be back in integrity with myself to pass this particular thing we needed in our programs. And I thank her today because of that, I was able to go deeper, right? If we just get by, we don't go deep enough. And sometimes we need people in our life
to say that,
to give us the confidence again that there's more there. There's more, Alisha. I see more in you. And I will never forget that, Donna. So thank you for that. If I didn't thank you enough.
You're so welcome. It kind of brings up the idea that, this people pleasing, like you were talking about earlier. I also had imposter syndrome, and they're both strategies, or they were for me anyway. And I see this a lot in my clients, strategies for safety.
Yes.
right? We want to feel safe. And so remembering who you really are becomes returning from safety seeking to truth telling.
Mm. Can you
Right?
explain that a little? Explain that just a little bit, if you can.
Well,
Just-
our nervous systems learned, approval equals safety, right? So now I'm looking at integrity equals safety. It used to run the show for me, especially because, being in the work that I'm doing, I'm looking around, oh, are they getting value, or are they comfortable, or am I going to make a mistake, or, do they like me? Yeah, that's not presence. That's just performance. So, the moment I catch myself, trying to earn my place in the room, with over preparing or over explaining, it hits me, it's not who I really am. And
Yeah.
I was trying to be who I thought a leader should be.
Beautifully said.
That is.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure, we can all relate.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
Yeah, that's really
100%.
great. Wow. Okay, that's full. That's a full confidence is remembering who you really are. I mean, I feel filled up with that one. So we just have one question before we kind of go to commercial. And this is a good one. It kind of shares in what we're saying, but what truth about yourself are you ready to reclaim? What truth about yourself are you ready to reclaim? Who wants to share?
Well, I will.
Donna.
I think one of the biggest questions I've always asked myself is, who do you think you are? Am I qualified to do what I do? Because I make mistakes, right? I am out of integrity at times, but I am ready to reclaim that I am qualified.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's very
And
good.
we're going to stand there with
Yeah.
you and hold that space because
Thank you.
Yeah, you are qualified.
you are
honey.
more than qualified.
Yeah.
Good. Let that land in, Donna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so
I feel
true.
that.
Yeah,
Thank
good. Thank you.
Wow. So Karen, all right. We're ready for
We're
you.
ready, kid.
What truth about yourself are you ready to reclaim?
You're on
You're
mute.
You're not. You're on mute. Let's see. Can I take off mute? No. Hold on.
Does that work? Okay.
There
Has
you are. Okay. There you
Okay.
go.
So I am ready to reclaim the fact that I'm a leader. And as long as I am leading with my heart and my truth in all that I do, then my whole life becomes fantabulous and awesome. And I can live in joy and open the flow.
Love it. Beautiful.
That's really beautiful.
You are a leader. We're holding you to it. Okay, Carol. What truth about yourself are you ready to reclaim?
Okay, well, that I can manage what I need to manage. I've had a lot thrown on my plate recently, and a lot of it has to do with tech on computers and not the big geeky stuff, just running things. I crashed my old computer. I was very comfortable with it, did podcasts with it for 3 years, 3 a week. And I had to get another one. And just the fact of getting one and getting it where I can see the screen nowadays. I only started wearing glasses about 4 years ago. And I'm at a point, they said that they can't make them any stronger. So that's a pretty big change in 4 years, 4 or 5 years. So I'm coming to grips with those type of things, and just getting comfortable with, okay, I can do this. There's a way around it. God's got a plan, and I'm walking in it. So yeah.
That's beautiful.
Great. Well, hold that for
Thank
you too.
Yeah,
You can manage
you
it.
sure can.
Amen.
All right.
He is well able. He is well able. Let's
Yes,
put it
and
that
God
way.
is going
course.
to
Can do all the
Absolutely.
things.
Absolutely.
100%. All right, ladies, this has been amazing. We're going to go to a commercial break.
And then
We're going to go to a commercial break and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. All right, we had the amazing,
God, what a
amazing
great
ladies
panel
that
of women.
just really rocked it.
Really.
So confidence is remembering who you really are. And so maybe one of the things you can do, a little action golden nugget that you can take with you, is take your phone and put it on record and say all the things that you wanted someone to say about you. For instance, wow, Alisha, you look so beautiful today. You are a magnificent, powerful woman. Everything is always working out for you because God's got your back. So that's an example, right?
And keep playing
Keep
it.
playing it.
Yeah.
Do something,
It's
you know,
fab. It happens to be a
it
great,
really
great
is.
thing to do.
This way you
Great
can
action.
listen to it.
Yeah.
So we'll
Love
be
it.
back again on
Yes, we
our
will.
Enlighten Views series. And until then,
What do we say?
sending you tons
A
of
lot of love from our
Oh,
hearts.
wait, to
What?
yours.
To yours. Mwah.
In a world that's rushing, we slow it down, finding light where shadows surround, heart to heart where the truth is told.